way, Jose.
Cheddar, hey, grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, black, let's get it, black, black. Discrimination and hating got pussy all there. Big dog, CEO, I wear all hats. Never lied to you once, I spit all facts. That was our people sprayed with the water hose. That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught your child to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together. Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slipping. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise, treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga. Yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black. Black, black, it's black, black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face.
H.O.G Podcast, what it do, man? It's your girl, Lil Chad. Yay.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all know it's a wonderful beginning of the weekend. It's Friday, May the 8th, and you tuned into the hardest podcast.
Hey,
man. Now, March the 8th. I said the 28th. March the 8th, Friday, March the 8th, man. Look, and this the H.O.G Podcast Show, the hardest podcast on the planet, man. You dig? I'm your host, Cheddar.
Man, smelling in the melanin, it's CEO Gotti.
Yes, sir. You know we have a special guest in the house tonight, Mr. Visa 360, man. The guy that
360.
Yes, sir.
What's good?
Now y'all know what it is, man. There's three things we gotta do before we get into this content, and that's stay prayed up,
stay papered up, and stay what?
Hold up. Big hold up. Yes, sir. At the H.O.G glass, preferably.
Oh yeah, preferably.
Hey man, look. Hey, what a perfect night to talk about this subject we talking about on tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the weekend, the way to kick the weekend off. You know, you throw back your drinks, kick up your feet, watch some sports. You know, get you some good food in your tummy, and yeah, that's how we do it, man.
Hoe Phase.
So tonight we talking about the Hoe Phase, man. You know what I'm saying? All of every human on this earth planet probably experienced it in some type of way. You know, if your mama got more than one, you know, BD, you know, possibly she experienced that path, you know. You know, so we gotta talk on it, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do that tonight. H.O.G Podcast Show, man.
I was a part of the missile administration.
He said he was a part of the, for real, the trauma. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of, let's kick it off on the fella's point of view. You know, us, man. We have talked. We the type that this subject. We look at this thing like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So from a male's perspective, most males, you know, that's the cool thing to do when you hitting a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You the popular guy. You the man to go to. You the man with the magic stick. Simple way to say it. You know what I'm saying? But nothing is taught in between that. You know what I'm saying? In between that phase, you're not learning that, okay, you can possibly get a woman pregnant that don't deserve to have a baby by you, or y'all have extra problems and all that. You see what I'm saying? Or you can chance STDs, you know what I'm saying? STDs, you know what I'm saying? Come behind being a player, slanging that thing. You know what I mean? Hey, we educating the youth tonight. So as much as we're gonna talk about this shit, this is not a conversation aimed at women. You know what I'm saying? Men go through whole phases too. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with it. We just gotta learn.
That y'all know it. Y'all know it's in general too. Stop playing.
Hey, man.
Oh, time before you even put it up, it was females talking about the whole. Oh yeah, I was in my. Oh, I was in. Oh man, I didn't even bring that up.
Some of y'all still in it.
Yeah, y'all marinating that mother, boy.
Man, some of us are stuck in that shit and can't change. You feel me? They can't shake back, man.
Hey, too many opening hours. It can't close no more.
A 24-hour business, really. That junk open like the super center.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. The doors of the church are open. Hey man, share this junk up. You know what I'm saying? Like this junk up. Get us hyped up, man. You know what it is. H.O.G Podcast Show Friday night. Hoe Phase type shit, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We need the shares. We need also people to donate stars. That helps with us being able to give back to the audience and to our fans that tune in and that show their loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You get you some H.O.G merch, some cups as such. You know what I mean? Different things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a gift card. You know, ain't no telling.
Big things are going.
Yeah. So talk about that phase though, man. So, hey, when was your phase?
Mine?
Yeah. When was your phase? What's the 360?
I had two phases.
Okay.
I was in high school.
Last week.
I played football. I was 17. I was cut up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not as sexy as I was now, but back then. But I was cut up. I played football, and women just like guys that look good, feel good, got confidence and swagger. And it was just easy to be like, "Hey, what's up?" And they was like, "What's up?"
So you was a meat slang.
I was a pound. Pound Town was already. I was doing Pound Town way before Town was Pound.
You were Pound Town prior to the Pound Town,
right?
Okay.
And so and most of that became because I like to be transparent. I'm a counselor, so most of that came back because I didn't really feel good about myself because men don't talk about what it is to be attractive and finding themselves. We don't have anybody to talk about that.
What's up with it, twin?
That's kind of lame, you know what I'm saying? To say, hey, man, I look good, I like girls. How do I maneuver that? Don't worry about that. You'll figure it out.
Right.
And like you said, figuring out leads to babies, STDs, crabs, all types of stuff. I remember the first time I was there.
He said VD.
None of that, because in Chicago, my boy did it, and back then they used to take a little mallet and pop your little, pee-pee pot, and then it squirt out, and then you'd be done. I was like, I ain't never want that. Yeah. But the crab is because nobody, take care of hygiene. You just having sex. You don't know sweat and fungus and all that. You don't know chemicals. You don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? And some people had crabs in their beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what though, crabs you can get that from like sitting on public toilet seats and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So so when they say sex education, it's really educating yourself about how to maneuver if you're gonna be that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be risky and out there, there's things that you need to do because the person that you might fall in love with later on might had something, you know what I'm saying? And you might have gave that person at that time that, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be aware of what that is. And so for men, the second phase was, that was high school. The second phase is when I went to the military. Like Kevin said.
Oh, damn. Why you got to blame on the military, man?
Well, I'm going to tell you, you in the military, you Army, U.S. Army, stop playing, man. So, you join the Army.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, you look good, right, but then when you go to the Army, you start working out. You got about $2-3 grand in your pocket. Yeah. You feeling yourself, you know what I'm saying? You going to the club, and then you from Chicago, you go to Germany, and women hollering at you because you different. You got an accent. You like, man, I'm finna have German skies and babies all day.
Let me get that.
Yeah, let me get that. And they like, okay, let's do that. And you don't know that, man.
Yeah. I got a woman.
And you just having fun, man. But like you said, though, you don't know the implications of that. You don't know. Some people love you. Some people you just take it. Hey, I'm just having fun. And don't get it wrong, some women was like, cool, give me that. And skedaddle, and you feel like, what?
Yeah, you feel like damn, you treat me like a hoe, like damn, use and abuse me, you know what I mean?
So that part in Boomerang when Eddie Murphy was in the bed and Robin Gibb put the money on the table, I felt like that a few times. I'm like, you leaving? She like, hey, yeah, you gotta go.
Checking the route number right now. Let me get it. A lot of dudes don't. A lot of us. We don't even think like that. A lot of niggas don't even think that they worth it. Like the female gonna get the bread at you. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get it up at you, whether it's something to eat or a shirt, nails done. Right. She gonna get it up at you. But us, we just so caught up with the outer appearance that we don't even dissect. You know what I'm saying? And it's so cool for us to fall into that whole phase because of peer pressure. You know, it's a lot of things that come with it. You know, you not being cool. You might be good at sports, top guy in sports. Yeah. But if you ain't getting no punani, you know, you ain't no important person to the peers at that, right. And so
that translates into conversation. So I'm a little older. Yeah. Let me give you a scenario. When I was growing up, we had basement parties, right? Yeah. So everybody be down in the basement. And you know, everybody be doing their thing. Then the slow song come on. This is when you get to hold the booty and bring the girls close and you get to do some stuff. But you had to walk across the other side of the basement. The basement is like yours. Ain't that big. But you had to walk across that. And guess what? If you picked a girl that didn't like you, you had to walk back. You know, that's an embarrassing thing. So that's another reason why men don't, you know, try to compensate for sex and all of that, because the rejection factor, you know what I'm saying? If I get enough women, I can cover up some of that rejection that I had, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and some women,
some of y'all ladies get in this junk, go tag a missionary or you know, a person that done changed they whole phase and they took it to the positive from the, you know, because it's a lot of that happen. And I think the thing about the whole phase thing, no matter, it depends on how hard you played that whole phase. Yeah. To where like people gonna hold it against you for the rest of your life. It don't matter if you become the president, a missionary, a pastor, or whatever, they just gonna always remember those days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because most of the time this stems from them not growing, them not knowing, you know, how to change up and stuff. And it is hard sometimes. Them sex demons real at this bitch.
And people want to be loved. I mean, people generally. I miss sex as love. Like if a girl loved me, she'll give me some sex. But you gotta love yourself in order to that. And I don't want to preach to the choir. It's like you gotta have a self-worth for you. So when you get with a woman or get with the person that you want to get with, it's a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? You feel good. It's a great thing. It's supposed to be for copulation and create babies, but sometimes it's just, hey, I just want to get down and
do my thing. Yeah. So understanding that, like, it's some nigga that be in the whole phase, right? And then they be so caught in the whole phase that they get emotions involved and get mad. Like, man, she just, bro, this is what it is, bro. Like, we meeting up for a common thing to do, and after that it's over. Don't hit me up until we need to do that again. It ain't no going to walk in the parks and like no special shit. This is just something, you know what I mean?
I want to be transparent. I've been the simp. I've been the unsimp. I've been the guy. I've been the guy that's like, hey, I'll see you later.
Takes a true man to say that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the situation. I found out later.
What they do. It was the gang in the building too. Yes,
said, let the church say amen.
Amen.
So I've been the guy.
Jay Scott, what it do, man?
I've been the guy where I found out 2 years later, hey, bro. Yeah, you was loving her and everything.
When I was there.
No. She was community property. And I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Not my girl.
Hey, so in that phase, you gotta learn how to like Finesse say in his song, you gotta dust them off and, you know, keep it going like a rental. Treat it like a rental. You used it for your time. You hit the gas. Hey, you only get this time. How long you in town? Then after that, it's another nigga finna come and do the same thing.
But the other nigga, I looked at the other thing just a couple of days ago. They bought the car, the lease, and they about to roll out. I'm like, damn, you know, I didn't put like 30,000 on the.
So you invested, huh?
If you still making that late night call, boy.
Yeah, my
warranty
is gone. So
shit, that motherfucker
You
ain't
had a
coming.
pre-owned. That was a pre-owned. Right?
that's a pre-owned, right? It's
Like,
over.
At will employment, sir. Thou shall be fired at any time. Hey, you might have came and hit that thing early in the day, and she felt that mood. She felt that mood again. Was like, I ain't gonna hit AD up. I'm gonna hit Pastor Troy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit Pastor Troy up tonight. Pastor Troy gonna hit it on the second half.
Hey man, so the other part of that is you make a good point. It's about understanding that can happen.
Right.
So I used to tell people. I remember one time going to the bar. I said to the girl, I said, let me just try it. I said, I like you. She said, all right, cool. I said, I want to go home with you. I want to get down. That's it. She said, okay. I was like, what?
Straight out the blue.
What?
But see, that's because some people game ain't like that. You got a lot of dudes gonna beat around the bush. You know what I mean? They gonna try to sweet talk it. Good morning, queen. And all that bullshit. They be saying, bitch, I ain't even say king to me. Like, you know what I mean? Especially you ain't my wife.
Don't even disrespect me.
Like look, morning, king. Man, what your freak ass want? You know what I'm saying? I bet that's how when the nigga get in their inbox, yeah, what's up, queen? But yeah, man, get the fuck on with all that lame ass shit, bro.
But now the women are turning into have male characteristics. Now they walking up to them like, okay, what's up? What is it?
I'm straight to you.
Yeah. Look, all that.
Hey, Scott said that phase OJT, man.
Scott Lip say back to
what you say, guy?
Jay Scott said that phase is OJT, man.
For real.
Scar Lips say back the fuck up. Women are saying back the fuck up, nigga. Yeah. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's
up? What you dropping that meat or what?
Yeah.
Like how true?
And move around. Yeah. Cause some of them having money, but you know, Hoe Phase, you know, we being funny about it, having some fun with it, but
it's a real thing.
And in all reality, we trying to do it like this. You know, on the H.O.G Podcast, we give the problem and we give a solution. Yeah. So for people that's been on Earth long enough to experience the Hoe Phase and didn't really have the proper guidance on how not to go through the Hoe Phase, we here to educate the youth. Like, yeah, your body gonna feel certain type ways at times. You gonna come into this space to where you want it all the time. You might even experience, you know, feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I would rather you do that in a safer way than be going out here and going. Because, bro, in the college days, I did some wicked, like crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How was your whole phase? 16 girls?
My whole phase was lawless. It was careless as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just slinging python everywhere.
It was fun doing it, but it's like you look back now. I remember my grandmother used to always tell me, man, she'd be like, hey, you know, make sure you save some of that stuff for your wife or your girl. You don't want to get married. You don't want to get married and not be able to take care of it because of this. You know what I'm saying? So I had some pointers and stuff like that, but I'm talking about
around 100 clips.
Yeah.
When you walking out the door and you get teammates and peers like Gotti, they probably going, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't hitting shit, nigga.
What?
You ain't hunting.
I'm gonna get that.
You ain't hunting on that.
I
You dry humping over there.
I tell y'all a funny story. I remember before I started hitting shit, right? So I had this friend, like I always talk to y'all about, Herman. He passed and stuff like that after high school. And you know, I wasn't really active. This was probably like 7th grade, something like that. But they was already active. You know what I'm saying? I might have fiddled around a little bit, but I ain't go crazy or nothing. So I don't know if I dug in my feet or some stupid ass shit, right? And then he came back. I said, bro, on my life I hit some shit. You know, just trying to be cool. On my life I hit some shit. He said, let me smell your hand. You know how niggas say, you know you hit or not. Let me smell your hand in. So I put my hand to that nigga. No, that nigga said, no, cuz. He said you probably dug behind your ear and your feet or something, but you ain't hit no.
He know what that smell like, right?
He said that was booty hole, right?
It was funny as hell, bro. But just having that pressure of feeling like that you gotta do that, man. Young people that's listening, parents that's listening, that's raising preteens and stuff like that, make sure y'all had that conversation with them to let them know that you gotta get yourself up. Typically, it's not supposed to be that way anyway. You're supposed to be married before you give up that box, and that's why we go through a lot of stuff, because we go through that whole phase, sleeping and slipping, and end up having kids with people that ain't even prepared and ready. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that, because that goes back to having a father or a mother telling you the truth and not sugarcoating that. That's saying, hey, look, I used to tell my friend had a daughter. She came to me because, you know, sometimes other people's kids look at you as something else than their parent.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
They trust you. And she was like, what if I do if I want to have sex with this dude? Now, this is my homeboy's daughter coming to me saying some stuff. All right. Now, I could be like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me, move around, but I'm an extension of him because that's my homeboy.
Right.
So I gave her some real advice. I say, look, little dude's going to say things. The same way he feel when he lay down might not be the same way when he feel when he get up.
Right.
So and if you make that decision, you got to go, okay, let me eat that. I wanted that. He tricked me, whatever the case may be, but I did it.
Right.
So if you don't want to feel like that, give yourself some time to feel like I'm going to do this later. And when you do decide to do it, be okay with the decision.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to have sex today. I'm going to do it. It didn't work out or wasn't pleasant. Okay, I did that. Don't beat yourself up. Just say, okay, I did that. Yeah. Next time, I'm gonna do it this way. He gonna wait 6 months or he gonna do this, and you get to make the control. Because too many women, I believe, you know, get that, and then they go, oh man, I fucked up, and then I got to be in a certain type of box or something. You don't have to do that.
And now you feel ashamed when you're doing certain things. But it's crazy about the whole phase. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, man. Hey, you want to get yourself cleaned up, man. Make sure you get a CT interior detailing. You know?
They OB.
Get the seat disinfected going on, everything.
Deep interior.
Yeah, you know what? And this is a good way to talk about it because I'm pretty sure right now somebody's going, damn,
that's right.
I slept with somebody. I didn't really want to do it, but I got, you know, tricked or peer pressured into that. Now I feel bad. No, don't feel bad. Just recover and say, okay, what about what I did? What could have been different?
Right. So let's talk about this. Like, what do y'all feel about the narrative of when a woman do it, she's considered a hoe? You know what I'm saying? And then when a guy could do it, he's considered like a player, a gigolo, a mag, you know what I mean?
Only reason why that's even an option, being a male, it's good for us to say that, like, man, I get to procreate and that's why I get to do it. But remember, the female is the one that has the baby and carries the emotional tide of you in her. So if you disregard that and be like, man, fuck that, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, then the product of the child that comes out is somewhat damaged because you're not truly invested in the person. It's just a half-ass thing. And we find out now that our DNA is recordable, you know, like music. So all that garbage you put in yourself, you know, that transcends, and women receive all of that. Just remember them being a transmitter and they receiving all the frequencies, bad or good. That frequency goes through her and pushes out a baby. And so the baby has either good frequency or bad frequency or in between. Your job is not to God or the devil. Your job is to say, how much of a positive energy that I can give my child to have a better chance in this world. So when my son meets your daughter, or when your daughter meets my son, it's a nice fit. You know what I'm saying? And they know that's the difference.
You breed it. You got a more pure breed when it comes that way. And then you know what though, like a lot of things what we don't explain about, okay, the sex feel good and this and that when you're going through your whole phase and stuff like that. But understand this though, say for instance you slept with 30 people. That could be part of the reason why you having like these attitudes and different spirits and stuff like that. Because they say when you lay down, you know, you giving yourself to them. Like basically when you have intercourse, you giving yourself to that person. You know what I'm saying? So if you slept with 30 people prior to being married, nigga, you might still be dealing with some of the spirits that you dived in, like back from 14, 15.
Right. So now you got that, right? So now would you just bring that out? Somebody like
Danielle.
Somebody smoking weed going,
Danielle, what it do? Dream Team in the building, man.
You on the IG too.
You smoking weed, you going, damn, Cho just made some real powerful situations going on.
Yeah, nah, we still on there. Shout out to our Instagram fans too, man. forgive me for not going back and forth on the screens, but
yeah.
I be having one up, so I don't be ignoring comments. I don't be seeing it. So shout out to Gotti for catching that. Shout out to Danielle out there in Oakland, man.
Oakland.
Yes, sir. We're gonna talk a little bit about that tonight too.
Yeah.
Danielle, what you doing, man? How you talk about this whole phase if you got some time? Shit, we'll see.
Come on, Red. You need a link. Let her know.
Let her know something. Go ahead though.
So we were just saying about how that changes, and so you gotta. Well, that's what parents used to be. All the stuff that we do now that we try to go back to that's lame and weak. That's why when my son come to your house, I have to know, hey man, you
who gonna be there, right?
That not even that. I need to know his daddy.
Man, off real.
I need to know him. Hey man, what's going on? Because if your son get my daughter pregnant, I need to know, hey man, this little sucker was in my house all the time, and now all of a sudden we got some butter in the cookie mix. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuse. I didn't know on everything I love. I didn't know that she was pregnant. What you mean? You was over my house 7 days a week, every day eating groceries, and now all of a sudden you don't know what's happening. No, man.
You know what's going on.
Yeah. So and that's why it's important to tell parents that I need to know who your sister is. I need to know who your brother is, because we got kids out here that's related that don't even know they're related. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, you sleeping with your cousin. Like, that's your cousin? Yeah. Oh my God. I just had her all up in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's your third. That's your second cousin by Aunt Janine, and now she got a baby. Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? He said he banged his cousin. I mean, I don't condone it or don't condone it, but it happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got people who's taking advantage of women's sexuality because they want to be loved.
And let's talk about that too. A part of this whole phase thing could be from trauma too, experienced in a black household. It be, man, niggas grew up getting touched and fondled and went into by some of their relatives and stuff like that. So a lot of these women, males be out here broken. You know what I'm saying?
Don't treat males.
Males. We go through it too. I'm a victim of that shit, bro.
Okay,
my babysitter, I had a female babysitter used to. Bro, 9 years old.
Damn,
in that thing.
Look, I would have left. Wait. My twisted man is like, what? You banging your babysitter?
Right. But at the time though, so you see how we kind of like it's a cool thing. And as a child, that's a fucked up way to feel because, bro, you can get anything behind it. You know what I'm saying? That girl was in the 9th grade. I was in the 2nd grade. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Putting it on you.
But, you know.
You knew what you was doing?
It was I was all right. You know, I feel I'm straight. You know what I mean?
He has a practice.
But but it's not, those are things that the youth need to be educated about because it's not just young females that experience these type of situations. It's young dudes too.
I'm making fun of it because I can relate. Like I said, I'm a transparent book.
Yeah.
I was like 13, man. And in Chicago, growing up, it's just like a baby New York. There's a lot of stuff going on. And a lot of people that was on the down low, and they call them chicken hawks. That's a bad word, but I'm gonna tell you what it was for me. It was chicken hawks. Men that look like to play after boys, right? So I'm out here playing, I'm working out, just being me. Dude pulls up in the car and like, it was back then in Chicago, it was a code phrase called "you fuck around." Fuck around means you do smoke weed, just a common thing. So
is you acting?
Yeah. My man said, "You fuck around." I was like, "Yeah, I'm smoking weed at 14, whatever." He like, "Nah, I'm talking about getting down." I was like, "Yeah, I go to house music. I'm not knowing that he talking about. No, I want to get with you." I'm like, what? You can't tell me that I'm in a Blackstone neighborhood, man. They will kill you, man. And come to find out, some of the people who go to prison,
what I'm about to say.
People go to prison is just to traumatize, and they just exercising their trauma on you.
Yeah.
But here I am, a 14.
They come out.
Yeah, and I'm at a 14-year-old kid, and that dude, I'm looking at him, he all swole. He's like, "Yeah, man, you gonna give me some of that?" I'm like, "Man, stop playing." but he 20.
Mm-hmm.
He swole. He grabbed me by my throat. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But because, you know, he knew my family, he knew that there was some consequences behind that. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody gets to be
Asha
saved
in the
like
building.
that.
What's up with the Asha?
You know, not everybody in the
Oshawa, what up?
Hit the horns for the Asha, man.
Yeah, they hit the real horns.
Hit the real horns for the
and
Asha,
so
man.
and so not only that, but church
Yeah.
or religious organizations.
Oh my Jesus! Church was one of the worstest places. And that's what I want to say. And that's why I say, bro, this ain't no judgmental topic. Like this is like, you know, like I said, like we need the real missionaries and them women that was really wild and went through that whole phase for real to come and express how to avoid this for these young ladies that's coming up. Cause man, they look at what they have to get motivated off of. Like we was getting motivated off of niggas like Uncle Kelly. You know what I mean? Kelly had a turn. Like nigga, man, hey, Kelly had a nigga at this joint practicing moves in the mirror and everything before you went to the girl house. Yeah. Like it's just like it was different. But like I said, like I'm so glad that I lived and I learned that, man, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. It ain't gonna get you nothing but a disease or some babies. And if the baby's with the wrong person, they can make your life a living hell, boy.
And
ladies, let ye that have not thrown that vagina cast the first stone.
All because a natural physiology of sex and wanting to be, you know, have that feeling. It's so much behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's so much. And some people manipulate that. Some people take advantage of that. I've taken advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing the consequences. Now that I'm older, I can say, whoa, what if a chick came down and said, hey, look, man, I was 17, you got with me and you traumatized me. I don't know at 17 I'm doing that. I'm thinking I'm just getting some. Yeah. But you don't know what you're going to affect later on in life and how that's going to shape them. That's why it's important, family and friends, and it takes a village to say, look, man, that happened. Let's get past that. Let's bring it here together. Hey, look, we don't condone what he do, but how can we help you understand or get through this situation if it affected you like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And church sometimes is the savior of that, but we find out most people that are broken in church are just masking what they're doing. Not to say that church can't be an outlet. The Nation of Islam or Muslims or Judaism can be the way, but we got to look at the people that's in there. Yeah, so because people who go to church and who are now relieved of what they feel, they still went through what they feel, and now they give you experience to tell you that, but you don't know if they really finishing with the demons or they still fighting with them.
Nah, a lot of them is still fighting. A lot of these priests and stuff out here humping on little boys, man, you know. They real confused, and that ain't like I said, this ain't a judgmental standpoint. Like we talking amongst the people that's about to experience what we already experienced, and we trying to help y'all avoid the whole phase. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you is doing it, do it. Make sure you protecting yourself and doing yourself the right way. Like go to the doctor and get checked up if that rubber bust when you interacting with somebody for real, especially because you don't know who that person's sleeping with. You don't know who they laying down with. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep yourself safe.
Here's a scenario. You've been a whole phase. You kept it under wraps. Don't nobody know, right? Mm-hmm. You moved to a different state. You doing your thing. You got, you know, a nice job, everything, whether it was woman or man. And all of a sudden you meet somebody you really, really care about, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't got checked. You ain't did nothing. You meet them. You engage. You get married. You have a relationship. You decide to be together, whether it's marriage or just a common relationship. And you get through all that.
Said, nah, just don't do it. Yeah. Right. Especially until you of age or you didn't get married to what somebody, you know, you trust them, trust their body and stuff.
So Asha, I just want to say this. That sounds good, but on a Friday night like now, the kids out there smoking weed. They out there listening to Sexy Red, dropping it, you know, fuck nigga free. You know what I'm saying? Listening to that, smoking weed, twerking, doing what they got to do. Nobody is saying, hey, we need to chill because we going to get all excited and we going to get sex. Man, sit your lame ass down. What you need to say, what could be said is, hey, look, y'all gonna have fun. Y'all gonna do what y'all got to do. Who all want babies? No, I ain't trying to do all that. So just keep that in your forefront when you get ready to do what you got to do. Who got a condom? Why I need a condom? Because you don't know stinky dick or smelly coochie is messing you up tonight.
Hold on. She said us growing up was extremely different than how they move around now. People be ready to kill, put far too many feelings in. Yep,
that is true.
They don't know how to separate.
They don't know how to. They don't know how.
Like we were just talking about at the beginning of the show with the you know. When you in this shit and when you not married and you not in no committed relationship, you playing the game how you play it. So it might be both of y'all dude, or it might be both of y'all chick. You know what I'm saying? When it's your time, it's your time. When it's his time, it's his time. That's the way it go in the whole phase.
And people lie. People want what they want.
Right.
I want to have sex with this thick girl. She look good. She got a fat ass. Oh my God, I don't give no fuck. I'm going to say and do what I got to do. Then you get it and you be like, okay, then you realize, you know, she might have been community property or she might have been a good girl. And like, look, man, I just did this because I really trust you. Yo, naive ass believe my dumb ass. You wasn't supposed to do that, but that's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of dynamics in this.
People think they are in control, right?
Yeah, they do.
Hey, look, we at the halftime mark, man. What we do at halftime, we take a quick break, pay some bills, you know what I'm saying? Go use the bathroom, pool if you need to, any of that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep this shit locked. You tuned into the H.O.G Podcast Show. This is the Hoe Phase episode, man. We'll keep it right back. We'll be right back. Keep it locked. Yo, welcome back to the H.O.G Podcast Show. We live. You know what time it is. Hoe Phase episode right here on the hardest podcast on the planet, man.
I was not a hoe. I was just giving out community package sausage.
So we get into them comments on the Instagram too. As I said, I'm not ignoring it or nothing like that. I just have two different screens up and I can't see the one.
Zakia in there.
So, yeah, Zakia in the building. Shout out Ken Fold. Shout out Chocolate Kiss. That's Zakia. Shout out to Danielle. She said, what do you say to your teenage pregnant daughter as a father? Ooh. I don't even want to have them type of conversation, but
too late to say something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I got to figure out what I'm be doing to help hustle. If this bonehead they do, don't be responsible. So to my daughter, we say everything that we said prior to the commercial break. I feel like we have to continuously educate the youth on how to go about being interactive on their level, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And basically mainly putting the first thing first in front of them, letting them know that you're supposed to say that until you know are granted that ring and you married, you know what I'm saying? Then you give yourself up a little bit, but you don't, you avoid a lot of different stuff. Thank you, baby. Thank you, bartender.
Yes.
Hey,
Miss Ma'am.
he looking jelly, but he got the H.O.G jacket on. What are you doing? Why this light keep going on?
What's going on with me?
Your jacket hit it, man.
Going on, bro.
Jacket hit.
Button to see if it
Jacket hit. Shirt hit. Hat hit.
just hit that light, babe. The big one will be cool.
Right here?
No, the one that's right here over your head.
Oh.
Better get the jacket that's hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That worked out?
Yeah, that worked out.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
that's
bro.
light skin.
You gonna make you want one of them?
You know what it's called? Pum
What
crack.
that is?
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
we talking Hoe Phase. Like, what is it called?
His whole ass.
I can't say it.
What is called? Pussy. What?
Crack.
Pussy crack.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
what is mixed with? So, hey, look, hey, what I have here that my bartender just brought me is Casamigos, Hennessy, Simply Lemonade, and I think chopped up lemons and strawberry.
That
you know
would
what I'm
make
saying?
your pussy cry.
So, yeah.
That would make it cry.
This a go crazy jump right here. This a creator.
Right. That's
Creator sauce.
That's scraping up your windows and busting out your windows and shit.
But as she said, though, like, getting back to what Danielle was saying, like, as she said,
Vagina.
basically we have to just continue to educate them on how to avoid those situations when they feel certain ways, because we already know how we were feeling at 15, 14, 16, you know what I mean?
Well, let's be
What?
honest.
What?
All finished.
But that
Let's-
drink need to come with a condom, first of all.
Well, let me just say this, because again, I'm the older guy here, and I'm not trying to say I'm better than that. One of the things that we did is that when I grew up, our parents let us, even though it was wrong, even though it wasn't the best scenario.
Yeah.
And Friday night, we would be over somebody's house like you.
Yep.
We'd be drinking and smoking and kicking it. And our parents would say, it's better for you to be there where I can see you, where I can regulate what's going on,
Right.
than you to be somewhere else doing the same thing and don't nobody care about what's going on.
Right.
And so we have to do some of that, and we have to do some of the modeling the behavior. You know, I don't need to always be
Bring it back.
up on my girlfriend. I don't always need to be fondling her. I can appreciate
Understand
her.
how to be intimate without having intercourse.
There you go.
Basically.
And what does
So-
that look like?
Yeah, right. So Jay Scott said, what about those that don't wait? I mean, that do wait until marriage, then they find out that sex is trash. And that mostly that comes from that experience too, like them not experiencing 15 different sex partners before that one person that they stay with for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that point, you can still grow. You can still grow and do different things, because if that person haven't seen a lot, then that means y'all can experience a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And let's talk about the other side. There's some people that say, I'm experienced, I want a virgin.
Yeah.
I'm not a virgin, I want a virgin. That sounds good in theory. The point of that is
I got you, Zaki. I'm finna check your comment out.
the situation. What it is that if you're the experienced person in this situation, you get to thank you. You get to be the leader and the teacher of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want one too.
Right. And
We're
if
gonna
you-
email God at one on
right.
right?
And if you don't have any experience and you just virgins, that's beautiful, because you can learn everything together.
Right.
That's the point about being married. You get to be everything you want to be with somebody. Now, we ain't talking fantasy thing. We just saying, hey, look, I might, if you a virgin, you bust quick. She don't know, he don't know. You know what I'm saying? You like,
It's just like the Adam and Eve thing. They didn't know they were naked until she been out there treating the kid.
He looked at it a little bit different after that.
Hey, so let's get into this comment. Instagram comment is Chocolate Kids 08 says, I was a teenage parent. I got scolded by my family, and my dad embraced the fact he was gonna be her dad embraced the fact that he was gonna be a grandparent.
Yeah.
That made me feel like it's okay to make a mistake. I know to not do it again. Facts.
Let me help you out with that. So my interpretation. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do or how to do it. Just my interpretation. Parent, you got to remember what you're going through now. When you become a parent, you're gonna see all that in your kids.
I'm looking at Asha. She showed back up and be on the same shit. My nigga said. She said there's those who don't wait. to
Don't
marriage,
wait to marriage
and
to
sex
take
is
it back.
still trash.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? For
right,
real.
right.
They ain't watched no PH.
Right.
They ain't caught no Twitter X. They don't
Well,
know.
let's
They
say,
ain't seen what it look like.
Let's do this then. If you a person that's feeling there's three different ways you can do this. If you unexperienced and you feeling like, hey, I need to experience that, there's a way you can learn about that and see that. Now, is your character built for that? You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. You see some stuff and you act it out. Are you built for that? The other thing is, I see it. All right, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait to the person that I decide to give it to. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times, these niggas just need to stop putting their heart into the pussy. Well, that's just what it boils down to. Like, let's get something clear. Don't do it. Like, if you playing the game, play the game all the way through.
But look though, that pussy is a motherfucker,
man.
Okay,
God did something when He created that thing.
That pussy have you out. Look, let me tell you something. That pussy out there had you robbing banks.
Hey, look, we're gonna get into a comment. Asha said, sex should not be just sex. It's serious, intimate moment with someone special.
That is true.
Just sex is trash. So I get exactly what she's saying. You know what I'm saying?
But that's you. That's you. But here's the thing.
But if you thugging, you thugging.
No. But you got to. So Asha said, you know, yeah, all that's crazy. That's messed up. But you got to also take some ownership and accountability and say, okay, did I do my due diligence to vet this person, to say this is what I want? Did you have a conversation? Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do. I got a special question for Gotti. Right. He's just so with the way your brain thinks and shit like this and how you draw shit and all this creative artist ass. Yeah. When was your whole phase and when did you know that you was in your whole phase? Well, back in 1962.
Damn. Yeah, did me. I was about to get on.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Mine came after a long relationship for a few years, I would say. Few years. When you find out the female ain't shit and you raised with morals and all of that, you opening the door, you're running the bath water and all of that. You're doing
you simp 101.
You're going no. We ain't talking about simping. We're talking about a real relationship.
He's talking about after the whole
to the point where you get engaged and all of that shit.
Okay.
Right. And then you find out later on, after a couple of years, that the female now she her whole tendencies. You know what I mean? So
she feel like she's missing out.
Well, I can speak from yeah. So this chick I was with a couple of years, my cousin, matter of fact, Zakia from my aunt Patsy. They're like, hey, old girl out here on the street with somebody else. Hey, pull up. So they pulls all the way up, go through the back door of the house.
Pull up, huh?
Back door of the house. Yeah, go through the back door. I'm in the living room looking out the window right in front of in the crib. I'm like, oh, that's what she doing? I ain't say shit. I'm like, okay. So she walking down the street. They hold her hands and shit. Nigga, I walked past them, didn't say no word, just kept it moving. And then you can hear the motherfucking the Holy Ghost come out of her chest like I'm like, man, you know what I mean? That's when you figure out when you put your all into it and you raise right and the female be on bullshit, it triggers some, I could have been had such and such and such and such this whole time because they've been shooting their shot type shit. So it turned into let me go see what that's like. And sometimes it'd be more than one person. Let me go see what that's like. Let me go see what that's like. So really that whole phase is let me go see what that's like when whole time I've been avoiding it for a dusty ass bitch.
Damn. let me piggyback on that Bugatti. I like to be transparent because I want people to know that it's okay to make mistakes and move on.
After you make this point, we're gonna get into these two comments too. Then we'll hop back in.
So beginning, middle, and end. I met a girl named Keita Sloan. I was 16. Beautiful. Keita was beautiful. Oh my God. Holly Berry and Nia Long don't have nothing on her. She liked me. I was cool. I was a little goofy, a little awkward at the time, but she dealt with me. Middle.
QT, what's up with you, man? I ain't gonna say your first name because I don't want to fuck it up. But QT, Keith Turner, what's up with it?
So we got together, 6 months. Something went wrong. She broke up with me. I was like, whatever. I was hurt. I was devastated. Outside of mama's house. Miss Sloan, can you tell Kitty? She's like, go home, boy. My daughter don't want you no more.
Oh, that's Sheikah. That's a kid sister.
What's up with the kinfolk? Appreciate you hogging with us, man.
So the end is that I saw her one day walking down the street. I live on Harvard. She was walking up Paxton. She was walking up the street with a dude. I was like, what the hell? Come to find out it was my homeboy. So Bugatti, what you said is true. I poured everything into her. At that time, I thought I loved her. I thought that time we was gonna be together. Come to find out, she like G Money said, I knew you were nothing but a high price hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I had that too in the
and she was with my best friend.
The same gang, you know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
Me and one of the dudes I grew up with, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so I'm definitely not gonna cry over it. I'm like, you messing with the team.
So learn from
that really, you putting yourself out there. I'm not gonna cry over that.
And sometimes that's what make a nigga go through that whole phase. I feel like it's way easier for men to go through it behind being hurt, because women, when they get hurt, like you said, Charleston White was just saying this. I seen the little clip. So women, when they get hurt or when they get done wrong by a man, they tend to go to like church. They get real like
overly.
Yeah, they get enclosed. They get to go to church. They start fasting. They start because they redirecting. They said like, damn, I caused this to myself. I caused myself to be hurt by not seeing red flags or whatever it is. So they go straight to church. They start bettering themselves on eating all different type of shit.
Accountability.
And men, how we get validation for that is going to feel like, oh, she hurt me. Well, fuck it. Now, yeah, you did me like this, nigga. I'm gonna go hit these many chicks. I might hit your best friend. I might hit you. You know what I mean? It's just like a lot of different shit that go on, and we continue to stay in it. We continue to stay stuck in it. We don't change because we so caught up in the emotion of trying to prove that, oh, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you type thing. When she didn't move past that 2 times, like I said, missionaries, bro.
She said, or turn sides. What do you mean, or turn sides?
Well, what you mean turn sides?
Go gay?
Hold
on.
Oh, is it that? Or turn sides?
Hold on, baby. Explain that.
That happen too? That do happen.
Yeah, let's start from the top, because we get Asha said, trust, I've thugged. I have grown from it though.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm over the whole ish.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Jay Scott said people just need to be honest. It's surprising how many women are on the same level. The game and lies aren't needed half of the time.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Facts.
Yep.
Yo, kinfolk in that joint. Shout out to you.
What up? Quee.
Asha said females think turning sides is going to be different.
It'd be different.
Baby said yep, so I'm guessing she was saying that like gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But shit, it's a thing that we all experience, bro. It's something that you really can't avoid, because once that feeling come, you have to have the education. You have to have the knowledge to know what to do in them situations.
And also that, people really want to be loved. They want to really feel
nigga,
that.
But we talking about the whole phase.
But,
nigga, ain't nobody trying
to
to
love in the whole
phase.
They're getting it confused, though. They're getting it confused with being a whole, getting love, being sexually satisfied as love. That's what I'm saying.
But it's mostly the dude, like you said. Look, Zacchaeus said, yeah, Asha, you definitely have thugs. She put, 7,000?
Let me call Asha out, man.
Damn.
Hey,
dirty.
We all have been, man, and ain't no harm and foul in it, bro. You go through stuff in life and experience things to be better. You know what I'm saying? If you don't change, if you go through things in life and experience for real to be better. So if you don't change, then that's when it becomes a problem, bro. You know,
because
take something good out of every fucked up situation.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Nothing to take, man. Leave it alone.
She said, but some people are trying to be love in a whole phase. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Love and whole phase do not intertwine.
I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference. I want to love.
Nah,
you feel good.
She don't want to love.
She smell good. I want to paint her toenails and everything.
See, that's
For
the
the
simping
40,
part you
hey,
was talking about.
Y'all holler
That's
at
the
that
simping
nigga
part.
for the 40, man. That man
That-
said he gonna paint y'all toenails and everything.
Yeah,
He
gonna
paid
do
you
it. He
for
gonna do
the
the mani-pedi.
We don't do that no more,
man. You better not paint no toenails, and you done gave this Brian $40.
Yeah,
Oh
he,
man, these niggas
he was doing
ain't
designs
let
and
me ask this
everything.
question.
Hey,
So
so he
let
was
me
doing
ask this question
designs.
then.
he cross country tricking. That nigga cross country tricking, man. God,
He was doing designs, Cho. He wasn't just painting one color. He was doing designs.
damn, that bitch gonna look at you like, you know what? Eat my booty then too. Then, so,
Get
you
the
know.
fuck out
Yeah.
of here. I eat shit, nigga. Eat shit and die. So let me ask this question, because you made a good point.
Right.
So when the passport bros go to different countries
Uh-huh.
and knock them chicks down in their whole face because they ain't getting what they got to
Yeah.
get here,
Right.
what do you say about that?
They trash too.
They
They trash too. Shit.
Ain't no difference.
What's up, Auntie Mama?
But it's some good trash over there, though.
Hold on, we gotta hit the horn. We got a special person. On
Okay,
the
go ahead.
She say hit the like button, share,
Auntie
comment.
Mama coming up. It's
Y'all share be
H.O.G
going out
coming
her way.
up.
She said I missed out on my whole phase.
Oh, you ain't missing. You ain't missing
Nah,
nothing.
you ain't missing. We
You
still
ain't
here.
missing nothing.
Right.
That's why I was saying, Auntie, like we need some professionals, like some people that's missionaries or something that went through it. They can really tell these girls from a spiritual level too, because sometimes like people get shamed of, oh yeah, the way that they was. Man, hey, listen, it is what it is. The same thing for men too. Like I said, that's kind of hard because women they get looked at like hoes, whatever. Dudes get looked at like, oh, you a player, you a fly nigga, but we don't get educated about what comes with it. Like I said, like babies, STDs. You know what I mean?
So let me give you an
Donald Young, Donald Young, what's good with him, my boy?
Let me give you an analogy. Let me give you an analogy.
DJ, what going on, man?
Let me give you an analogy.
We're talking to Hoe Phase, man. Kick it in, man.
So an analogy is this.
Yeah.
If a woman is on the curb of a street, right? She go on the street,
You need to come on here. You playing, DJ.
Everybody wants to help her. Everybody wants to help her.
Yeah.
If a dude gets on the corner, start crying and say, man, I ain't got no rent money, they gonna be like, nigga, get your ass up and get out and do something. So I use that as a comparison of the compassion that women have. Women can always pivot and get out of it.
Junk down, got it.
Women can always pivot.
Extra drink.
Women can always pivot and get out of a situation because everybody will have mercy and grace for them. They say, okay, you a hoe, you did some fucked up shit. Hey, girl, we can get you back to where you got to get to. Don't let that hold you down.
Right.
Guys is,
nigga, you lame as a motherfucker, man.
But how come I can't say, okay, man, I fucked up, I tricked
you
off.
fucked up bad though because you painted the bitch toenails. You can't be
man, you paint toenails and shit.
Hey, look, what if I want to paint toenails?
No, nigga, no. You can't.
Man, that's a personal
You don't
problem.
understand the whole phase. The whole phase is rugged and
the whole phase ain't nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
I love my hoes.
Look, ain't nothing nice about the whole phase.
You ain't doing nothing cute. It's in and out.
I don't know because I ain't got no guidance. I'm just doing me.
We got some comments. Asha said it's a learning experience. I was never seen as a hoe. I move very well and knew how my niggas moved.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, Asha sounded super slick about this shit too. And most women here though, they super slick about this shit. Like I've been a hoe. The only way you know about a nigga hear some of these lame ass niggas going to tell a motherfucker.
Pillow talking.
He
Pillow
kissing and
squawking.
telling niggas, man.
Pillow talking ass niggas.
Yeah, goofy ass nigga ain't never hit nothing better than like. And she probably just needed something at that time.
And she gave you some. Hey, what about?
Hold on, we got some more comments. Jay Scott said everybody got a pass. You shouldn't be judged by your body count. Man,
well,
Scorpio baby, okay.
Well, that is true, but guess what? Dang. When it comes, here's the difference. You made the question like, why is the difference between that, right?
Yeah, why is the difference between
guys
like women being called hoes, but guys being called players?
So go watch. So I would say this: what we're talking about, go watch the movie Boomerang. Go watch the movie Boomerang. It'll give you some context of what we're talking about. So why that is that I go to a room, I bring my girl. I don't know if these guys know this girl. I walk into the room, they like, oh my God, I done stuck all types of shit in her, and it just you kiss. And you walking in there with her hand, and you like, yeah, and she like, yeah, I know Calvin, I know Frankie, I know David. How you know all these dudes?
That's up everything, don't it?
Yeah, but a dude
When you walked in there, it was always
a girl walk in with a dude. She know that Tina ain't really. Tina don't even like this dude. He lame. He weak. It's different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? You walk in there and they like, oh shit, this the nigga that paid her rent, did this, did that. Hey girl, get in line. He ready to pay for everything.
Just
so
the
it's
nigga that was
different.
painting her nails.
Yeah, nah. They ain't trying to show their trick money.
Right.
No real prostitute, no real freak. She ain't trying to inform you on shit.
Exactly.
But she want that all herself.
But when you walk in with her, niggas be like, oh damn, we got the video of her. We got the she was out there with the dude and the 6 dudes, the old man. He like, and her words are, I don't give a fuck. Right. Well, we give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
She said, hold on. She said, Jay Scott said, there's no difference. It's just not socially acceptable. And that's for both sides. Yeah. She said, but a female can just be cool with the dudes. Some dudes just be jealous for real, and lying for real though. Some of these niggas do really lie on they meat though, for real though. These niggas be lame as hell at this bitch, bro.
Hey, look, man. Think about this, ladies.
Women worrying about being shamed for keening a community dick. Hey, man.
Hey, look. It's always gonna be a different status. Women are gonna get treated. Women are gonna get treated better than men, and men are gonna have more of a power to be able to control what they're doing. That's just the dynamics. So you can try to make that work, but that's simplistically your side, my side. So if you're gonna be in a relationship and you're gonna have community dick, you already know that you can't, like the lady who
you can't have no feelings in that.
Like shit. The lady who said, remember a couple of months ago, she said she got kidnapped, she got robbed, and all because the nigga stopped fucking her, man. She did all of that because she was dick crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, I was watching this movie with this guy, right? And this is another reason not to go down that whole phase. I was watching this movie with my wife, last night. And it was, I forget the name of that joint. Baby, put the name in the comments. I forget the name of that joint, but it's a Tubi joint. Like I said, man, they're gonna have to start a award show for Tubi very soon for sure.
Yep.
Because there's some good underground movies on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Shout out to Oakland.
I wish I could see Tubi over here.
Hot Boy Films.
Hot Boy Films and Pharaoh Films. Pharaoh Films.
Nah, it ain't
Hooker Boy
Films. Shout out to Hooker Boy Films, man, down in Oakland, man. Yeah, he doing this thing with the Tubi movies and stuff like this.
And Pharaoh.
Check it out. So the movie consisted of like some crazy shit. So this girl was in a relationship with a dude. I don't know if they was engaged or married or whatnot, but I would typically think that they probably was married because she had a life insurance policy on her. He had a homeboy that had a girl, and you get the homeboy, he was loyal to his girl. Him and his girl did a lot of things together. But the other dude, he was kind of like, when he hop off on his own, he got the wandering eye and shit like that, whatever. So one chick had approached him and shit. And had invited him out to Chicago. He went out there to Chicago, told his girl he was going out there on a business trip, and ended up going out there having a threesome and shit with the chick. But the whole time, his main chick was in on the thing,
right?
Because she wanted him killed so she can get the bread.
Wow.
So the bitch, she gave it up. She gave her twat up to him. They had a menage a trois with the other chick, and then they tied him up. And when he got tied up, they threw like hot water on him. The next morning, the one chick, she was crazy. She was really, really crazy like this.
Right.
And that's what niggas don't be understanding. Like, sometimes we be so quick. And I ain't saying me personally, but I'm saying like us as just men, our character. We be so quick because that's the way to go. Like, hey, man, you ain't no player ass nigga, man. You ain't hit nothing.
Peer pressure.
What have you hit? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't cool because you ain't stuck your shit in nothing. You know what I mean? You ain't got burnt yet. You
What?
ain't went to the bathroom
man.
and your pee hurt.
And you don't know who you talking to, man. On everything I love, I did that.
Right. So it's like a prove a point type thing. It's the same thing like they doing with clothes and going by cars and different stuff. Just to say, like these females say right now, just to say a lot of you niggas out here impressing niggas. A lot of you niggas out here impressing niggas, man.
Let me make
what's up with it,
shit, man. Big Germany shit.
Let me make this very clear to everybody.
Big Germany shit, 2 a.m. shit.
Let me make this very clear. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you were the whole phase. This is what I would say to you. I want to be a hoe. I'm gonna fuck as many niggas as I want, or fuck as many women as I want. I'm okay with that. When I get somebody that I love, I need to disclose that and say, look, baby girl, when I was out there, hey, baby boy, when I was out there, I was doing my thing. Do you want me or don't you? If not, let's move on.
So let's stop right there. What makes you come to her and give your all of what you've been through with how we know females withhold
because at some point there's a female that has everything that you want. Mm-hmm. And because life ain't perfect, it ain't a movie tale, you got to accept certain things. Now, can you deal with a porn star as a wife? Adam 22 is now finding out he ain't really deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
For real, though.
He realized, dude's like, you let the dude hit your wife with the slug like that?
Well, white boys don't give a fuck about that shit. They pay niggas.
No. Here's the thing. Shit. But in the content of the conversation, damn, nigga, I don't even want that shit.
Right.
Don't even do that shit.
So it's a mind over matter type thing with certain people. Like, black dudes, we too emotional for that type of shit. But then you got some real players out here that don't just give a fuck about that shit.
Let me give you an example. Superhead. I don't think I can fuck with her. Because if she does what she does that well, nigga, I'm going to be like, I don't want you talking to nobody. I don't want you being around.
You don't paint no toes.
He going to get them toes right.
Oh, yeah.
the jail paint the shit.
But guess what she going to do?
The toes going to match his shirt.
I gotta go do something.
Hey, let me tell you this. When I was in my whole phase, bro, I was a big player out here, and I ain't bragging about this shit, but I was a big player out here. Though.
You sound.
But
where's the receipts?
like it was females that used to tell me, like females that I took from other niggas when I was digging.
You took other niggas, man.
Look, they was telling me like this dude too nice. He say yes to everything. He say yes to this. So that's the advantage that they feel that they have, just like you got to know your advantage. Some dudes know that a bigger woman going to pay what she weigh or she going to do more just because of her insecurities too. But when we play on it, I feel like, now I got daughters, bro. I got a son. I don't want
now
my
you got
son,
consciousness.
I don't,
now you got Jesus now. Now you want everything to be right now, right?
Hey, man. I don't want my kids to go through that, though.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. That nigga gonna go through that shit, man. Talking about, he gonna take everything you said.
Tay Dyson in the building. What's up, sus? We talking the whole phase today. Go get some missionaries and bring them in there. Hey, we need some real missionaries that went through it, and got through it so they can educate the youth.
Done backslid a couple times.
Yeah,
super backslid.
Hey, Jay Scott said, this goes for both sides. Don't be dumb. Don't be a dumb hoe. Move smart. Don't do too much in the same city and don't advertise what you do.
See that's good advice. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be
Jonathan Brooks, what's up with you, baby?
You're gonna have a whole cover. Don't nobody need to know that you community coochie. Stop being on Instagram.
Do you want to come on as a guest?
I need his standpoint.
Yeah,
hey, look, if I marry a chick, I love her. Man. Here's a scenario. Two scenarios. You marry a guy and you find out he community dick, and you marry a girl and you find out she community property. What do you do then?
Hey, you know what? You had 30 years ago, you had 40 pieces of meat in you.
And I got the Instagram to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but come on in. I know Jonathan got something to say.
I'm about to see you the link, bro.
Yeah, I'm a minute load up. Okay, he gonna load up.
Okay.
I should say Tennessee nigga ain't nothing.
There you go.
Ain't no nothing till it came. Tennessee nigga ain't know nothing till I came.
Damn.
Okay.
She don't know nothing until
Nah,
she
she
came.
said they ain't know nothing till she came down that motherfucker.
I don't know nothing.
Work
What's
here,
going on, my little, hey, little
she on
bro over
the
here,
Instagram.
man?
She on the
She
Instagram
got it,
right
man.
now. She tuned in on the Instagram. Tay asking about your kid. Come to the YouTube, man. So
My
you
little
can chop
brother
it.
here.
It's been a
Look,
long
look.
time. This is our battle of the sexes, sisters and cousins right
Okay,
here. Our extended
okay.
family.
Okay.
This is
She got
Gotti,
in the building,
sister,
man.
and
That's my brother right there. Charles
Hello,
Dawson.
Lord.
That's my brother.
That's the one they cook the wings and shit.
That's the other one that coach of basketball stuff.
I
He be
about to
cooking
say,
too. He be on the grill too.
He a coach. He done been through the whole phase for sure. I know he was swinging. he in Humboldt.
Hey, look,
He done hooped
if
too.
you want your son to play point guard, if you want your son to get the
Hey,
time,
he coaching the girls.
Hey, look,
Hey, he coaching the girls.
Hey, look, Gotti. He probably, hey, let's have a special. Hey, I want to work with him on some different things. I want to send him through the codes.
Joe, he coaching the girls.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So where your mama at?
Same thing.
Right. You want your girl to get
bring
the
her
time.
on. Hey, Thursdays I
Look at
got
that.
free time, about an hour or
Look
two.
what
Come
Ashwa
through.
said.
Miss Johnson,
Johnson.
I know you got your
What
daughter.
she
a
say?
whole coach. Ashwa say he a whole coach.
Shit, I know a coach got too much game. Man,
Why my son? Why my daughter ain't playing?
The coach, the next thing to a preacher, nigga.
He said black man don't cheat. What y'all
Miss
talking
Johnson.
Nah, stop playing with that man. He married, bro.
about?
Oh, okay, he ain't married.
Yeah, okay. Miss Johnson, your daughter Keisha is gonna get some playing time, but I don't know though. What I got to do? Well, let's go over this playbook.
My boy said I coach boys and girls. Now, for real though, I have a rule: don't mess with my school balls, parents.
Okay, yeah. Until that one come in there with the
Wakaka.
Yeah, until the one come in there with all the
double dribbling.
Yeah, with the basketball in the behind and the.
Tay said, JR Junior really putting it on something. Really?
Put it on something, she said. She said, put it on something.
Put it on something, huh? Yeah. But here's the thing, though. The fact that we having a conversation and people are commenting and making good comments about that means two things. You're listening. You understand that it's dynamics. It's dynamics by through people. And so as long as you have dynamics through people, your job is to model the behavior. As a parent, I don't tell my son what to do. I give him counseling. Say, look, man, I'm not your father right now. I'm just giving you some information. Whether you take it or use it, it's up to you.
What Tay said? What Tay said?
They hitting hard on the congregation. Now Tay said, "Black man don't cheat." Question. See the look question mark. Like my kids will say, if I'm looking at them too hard, they don't say what's up, Dad? What you looking at? They say question mark.
Hey,
so look, she said, "Black man don't cheat." Question mark. You forgot I had a church boy cheat on me.
Look,
hey, Mom.
Hey, let's get this.
Hey,
no.
He said the dude that cheated on you was a swinger.
Look, we laughing about it, but the young lady that just said I got cheated. You hear what she said? Mm-hmm. She got cheated by a church guy.
So her trust, they fucked up her trust.
Right. So here's the thing. Let's give you some information. Let's give you a solution. When you decide to do any engaging activity with somebody, you need to do three things. One, am I okay with this? Two, am I okay with the consequences of what happens after I do this? Because it might not be the way I think it should be. And three, when it's done, do we move on or do we learn from it? That's the best thing you can do. So if you still in the whole phase and you 32 years old and you sleeping with 17-year-old dudes, you know, whether he's slinging good meat or he just a boy toy or she a sexual object or whatever, the question is, are you okay with that? Are you understanding that the person that you're engaged with might not feel the same way or what they're going through? That's not your job to figure that out. Okay, that's fine. But you will deal with the consequences of that later.
Right. So what y'all feel like that the kids need to know now about approaching that phase? You know what I mean? Because we know it's coming. You know, you're gonna have your hot spot, you know.
Preacher man.
You know what I mean?
I think
my boy Preacher Man in the building, man.
I think what you should do is, as a parent, you should be transparent. Like I told my son, you about to sleep with somebody's daughter, and if you hurt her, she got somebody that hold her accountable and gonna check you. I can't get mad if Cho said, "Hey man, your motherfucking son got my daughter pregnant, nigga. I don't want to hear that bullshit." What I'm gonna say, nigga, that's the part of the game. He don't want to hear that shit. His daughter is pregnant, and vice versa with a dude.
But see, that's the same thing. Like what we're talking about. Like we gotta now, if a nigga come over there trying to paint her fingernails and feet and shit, like you were talking about when you in the midst of the Hoe Phase, then she might get treated.
So first of all, let me just say this: I'm okay. Okay with painting toenails and fingernails. I'm okay with that.
Hey, Preacher Man,
don't shame me because I like
check it out. So we
tell Preacher Man what's going on, man.
My boy said, what if I want to paint toenails and shit? I said, no, nigga, you're in the Hoe Phase. How the fuck you paint toenails in the Hoe Phase, bro? That's too nice. The hoes don't like that.
Hear me?
Every hoe want to be treated nice.
Gifted things, but nigga, you paint the toe. Oh man, girl, finna go. That
nigga putting the first tips on them. You putting the first tips on the toes, bro.
Hey, look, daddy. I'm finna go there, nigga. Hell, we gonna smoke up all this weed. He gonna paint all of our toes and shit. Girl, you can say that 60. We ain't going to change on this week. My boy finna get us right.
Yeah. I still want some.
They gonna labor his ass.
I still want some cootie cat.
But you might get if you didn't pay.
Nah, they gonna get you drunk. You gonna do everything for free. They gonna get you drunk.
So two nice guys don't get no love,
bro.
You gonna be the only one passed out of that.
She's not gonna. This nigga painted my toes.
You gonna wake up with your toes done.
My boy said he painted the toe, but no. Main thing is though, man, just educating these kids on like you gonna feel a certain way, and when you get to that level, this is what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Practice abstinence until you married. Practice safe sex when you do get involved, and make sure that you trust who you doing it with. You know what I'm saying? And trust that that they only doing it with you because it's a crazy world. It's a crazy game.
And that's why you protect
these ladies in the Hoe Phase too. These ladies got these tricks to make it seem like they ain't got none, they ain't had none. And
man, that's why they know how to tighten it up and get it back tight it was. And
that's why you protect
and shit.
That's why you like boxing. You protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that.
Baby said so. They need to be woke.
Right.
Jay Scott said, "Let them know sex is expensive. Make sure their finances is right." Hey, for real though.
Damn, I gotta pay for
it. You gotta go buy condoms. You gotta buy food. I'm hungry. Yep, McDonald's, whatever you gonna do. Real. And then listen, like I said, if the plastic bust or anything happen behind it to where you just so horny to where you go into it like naked, now you causing yourself to be possibly a father or a mother, and then you have to deal with the expense of that. Pampers, Similac. You know what I mean?
Let me help you out. All right, this is a side note. Good thing AI robots are coming out. We ain't got to worry about none of that. Safe sex. You don't talk. You don't do anything. They got sex robots for women too. You know, they got 20-inch thongs.
Right. Jay Scott said so, and that's why I said a reason why a lot of us like women go to different outlets for that. Like I said, once they get hurt, they going to church. They're gonna practice celibacy, but a lot of them still touching themselves or they got a toy or something. Yeah. Men ain't really got
no it's coming out now.
What you say, John?
I said, them females is retarded. They are delusional and they need deliverance. And I'm here to help them.
Let me play some hands on it.
Hold on. Let's get into the comments real quick before we get lost. We got he was a player, not a hoe. He doing it right, creating experiences for women. he's on the level most guys aren't ready to
appreciate that.
Hold on. Stop this shit. Ain't no player playing no toes. Now you
Don't hate that. Don't hate the game, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Make the experience pleasurable for the bitch. You feel me? Because at the end of the day,
I get you on the
thank you, man. I'm popping my collar, man. I'm popping my collar.
When the bitch double back, she gonna want to double back to where it's sweeter. You feel me? Not to where them niggas. Hey, why you mad she choosing me? I like what she do to me. Safer over here. This was
a rapper and I'm a
feeder.
Hey, Charles said, look what Charles said. Charles said women slicker than men.
Yeah.
Asha said as people we experience, we need to make sure we are available for those to feel comfortable talking.
Okay, that's true.
Shayna said, I grew up with many Anthonys. Smoke up their weed, smoke up their drink, eat up their food, then go give that food we really want.
now see, who that is? Who that is? Taylor Gang. That's your wife. Oh Lord, that crazy. Now that's wicked. That's wicked.
Yeah,
that's wicked. I like it.
She was a player. Look, possibly to women going to church and whatever else you said. Well, look though. So what I'm saying is this, like, and that's what we was talking about, preacher man. Like, you know, a lot of us we looked at it as like we players when we do this shit. We sleep with multiple women and this and that, right? But when women do it, they hoes and they get looked at like they get held against. Go ahead.
It is a double standard. And it is one that needs to be eschewed quickly, if I may say the word. Eschewed. It needs to get the hell on out of here. Look, what's good for the gander, can it not be good for the goose? Hallelujah. Let it be known and let it be shown. Ain't nothing changed. I ain't turning shit down but my collar, if it makes sense. It's my body and my choice too. It's my body and my choice. I get this wang to whoever need wang.
Hey, Jay Scott said not every dude is players. Some are just hoes.
Let me just tell you this. I ain't going, but I'm going for the right one and the right price. That's all I'm saying.
You hear me?
All I'm saying is this: if you give her 40, please don't paint her toes.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I want to
don't paint her toes if you pay for the 40.
Hey, look, I want to.
Got the whole nail set by the fireplace.
I want to go for the fact that I'm painting toes. I'm making everything rosy for her. And when she comes back, you're gonna do what I need you to do.
We grew up in the talk them out they panties era.
Okay.
So we didn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't really about like you had some game, you fresh. Like back in the day, it was simple to get them. Now it's a little bit more complicated.
Hey,
you gotta look like a social media influencer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some fake hundreds on you or something like that.
First of all, let me
give
you the real deal.
You can't give us no real deal. You fucking got the work shift.
Yeah, let me tell you this. I'm an older guy. I can take any.
You may not take no toes after the work shift.
Look.
Yeah,
I'm
UPS boots on too.
Let me just give you this again. I'm an older guy. I can take any woman anywhere in the world that you want to be. So, I'm not no sucker. I know what it is.
Facts.
Either drop down or get down. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So that's what it really is.
What's in that cup? That peace sign coming. It's animal.
Hey, look, if you want to go to Dubai, I can take you to Dubai.
All right, them comments coming in fast. We got to catch them, John. Jay Scott said, not every dude. We said that one. Asha said, you a rhyme master preacher, man. He said, Asha, I do what I can. Asha said, for the materialistic females. Charles said, it's not really a double standard. It's just women will actually be with a man with a whole history. But men is not too quick to be with a woman with a whole history.
Exactly.
Hey, that's fact. Because these niggas.
Some men.
Well, but that come from insecurity too, though.
That's
basically what that is. Insecurity. That's like these niggas be like, oh man, you with her, she been with him. Bro, who gives a fuck about that? Can I fuck you niggas? These niggas be slick, gay, really.
No. You said all of that, right?
Yeah.
But you in there texting her like, hey,
yeah. He telling you don't fuck with her. I remember, man, nigga tell you, hey, yeah, don't mess with her. She got this going on. But you trying to get at the bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
You putting butter on burnt toast.
But let's do this though. But at the end of the day, it's a couple of things going on here. It's people realizing that their sexuality is tied to their hold
on. He said not insecurity. We know we have better options.
You
what
do.
You mean? Like it ain't that we have better option because you gotta think the women is the one that choose who they want to lay with. Niggas is just at her guessing until they can really, get it. You ain't gonna get it unless she want to give it to you. So I want to say,
but I give him this though. That's why a man has to be in the best physical position that he can be in. Because when you look good, you smell good, you do good, you got money, you can say, hey, look, I don't need you. I can get your friend, your cousin, and your girlfriend. Well, they can't really do that. Because guess what? They all look the same. They all look the same. They act the same. They be the same. But men are different.
Charles said there's more good women who are available versus good men. Hey, Charles, I beg to differ in this era right here, though, brother.
Hey, man, you get a little soft, man.
I beg to differ, nigga. No, sir.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with the soft.
Jay Scott said cats running up begging for the coochie. If they really own it, the woman will come to them.
Let's do this then.
Look what man said. Wow.
Magnificent.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Asha said a female with a past can be a better option than someone you think is better option. Is a better option. At least she's honest. Hey, one thing before you make your point, one thing I can agree on with Asha is like they said back in the beginning of the conversation. So, like Jay Scott was saying, what if you wait to have sex to when you get married and it's trash? And then Asha said, well, what if you having sex prior to marriage and it's trash? You know what I'm saying? Like that boils down to what she just said right there.
And it also, like we saying today, that's why you have to vet the people that you with. You got to understand who you with to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? So if you a hoe, okay, that's what you do. You know how to suck dick, flirt, twerk, all of that. You know how to do all that. But here's the thing, though. Besides all of that, can you help me grow? Can you advance me? Can you make sure that
we're not just in the bedroom,
something different?
Right? Because
not just in the bedroom. Can you help me grow outside of Mississippi?
Right. Here's the thing, though. Because if I don't have a dick and I get in an accident, the movie called A Diary of a Black Man, the girl said, I'm taking all his money. She said, pull the plug on the nigga. She said, you can't do that because that's my husband. You need a broad like that to say, hey, look, regardless of his flaws, I'm still going to take care of him. So you pour your all into somebody like that. So that takes time to find out who that is.
Yeah. So it's going to take some experimenting.
You're going to be doing a lot of toes. You're going to be doing a lot of toes there, my brother.
You 22 motherfucking penises to realize that, you know what, I'm good at sucking penises and I want to be with somebody, then that's what you do.
We got to get into this comment. Preacher man said men grow in value, which is facts. He said even as we age, facts. Asha said and women don't.
Well, here's the thing, though.
She said and women don't, so she questioning
so
your statement.
Here's the deal, though.
I say no.
Go ahead. Why you say no? Why?
I say a woman does not age or does not grow in value as she ages. One reason being because you got a life cycle on them eggs, baby.
So let me help preacher man. Let me help you, preacher man. Here's the deal.
All right, he said prime example. Look at the ratio, men versus women. This is Charles Dawson.
Let me tell you this. You can be a 57-year-old woman. Don't nobody really want you. You could be a cougar. You could be all of that. That's fine. That's rare. But a guy with any type of money or any type of power, anybody gonna want him because they know he controls what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
I can be a fat, salty bastard
Amen, brother. Because I went to
Money.
South Africa and I'm fat and ugly, and I had 22-year-old women saying, "I love you."
But
I said,
but did you paint their toes?
I did.
The travel kit. Yeah, the travel kit. Boy.
And they said, "Let me cook for you. Let me clean for
Hey,
you. Let me have a
Mom.
Now
baby for you."
let's put that shoe on the other foot. Can you be a fat, salty female
Hell no.
without
Hell
no paper?
No.
With no
Hey,
paper.
look.
Live
Hold
with
on,
your
baby,
cat and
bro.
die, bitch.
So Charles said, I guarantee y'all have more single female
Asha, we
members.
want me to send you the
Versus-
link? Hold on.
She said versus made family members. And y'all know y'all family members ain't shit. LOL.
That is true.
Asha said,
Yeah, that's true.
Asha
Yeah,
said
that's
she
true.
wasn't a pass hoe, bruh. She was invested.
Okay. I
Put
respect
me
that.
on the live. That's Asha. She trying to go in. She
Let me-
finna come in crazy.
Yeah.
She said, look. Hey, you know she finna come with bullshit. Hey, look,
Where
Jay.
your husband at so I can know who it is I'm finna converse with? Where your
She ain't
husband
got
at?
no husband. She singing, so check this
Oh,
out.
I don't want to
Hey,
hear
look.
that bullshit now.
When she say, so let's talk, that means she on some
Oh,
bullshit.
well.
Yep.
Where your
Charles
father
said-
at then?
Charles
Where
said,
your dad at?
Charles said disagree because I'm almost 40. I don't want a woman with eggs. I have 8 kids. God damn it.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
but
already
here's
got
the thing. Here's
You
the thing,
already
Charles.
got it.
Here's the thing, Charles. You already did what you were
Charles.
supposed to do.
Right.
You already did what you supposed. You got a legacy. That's no problem. The
Right.
problem comes at the end. Hey, look, let me paint you this picture. You're 60 years old.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jay.
you're not as sexy as you used to be. You keep yourself together. You got a little bit of money. Where you at? Do you got a house with somebody that love you,
Hey,
or you
Mom,
got
Jay.
somebody that don't love you? Men,
I sent the link, Asha. Check your
men
inbox.
will always have somebody to take care of them because that's in a woman's nature. Not everybody wants to take care of a bitter, broke, fucked up, ugly, fat chick. And I'm not giving you no dick.
That's not it looks like y'all teeing up for the next box show. That's right on the census for y'all that don't know. Hey, Asha said, I don't have to give birth to have value. As long as I know how to move, I bet show my value.
Let me say this.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Check your inbox. Check
She
your
said,
inbox,
you wanna hear
Asha.
anything? Let's go. She finna come in. Baby, hold on. I'm just getting to the comment. She said,
That's according to you.
we need to
I want to hear
talk.
from your father.
She said, we need to take a shot for Ant.
Ah,
Tay
oh,
Dawson,
yeah,
Tay
definitely
Dawson
going
said
out.
exactly. Granny, I don't have any kids.
Missing one,
I
Lee.
am very valuable.
Well, here's the thing.
Hold on, we still at it.
Okay.
He said, Charles said, he said women don't value, and one reason he said was because of age.
Let me
Word value.
Go ahead.
Sounds like a nigga that
Don't,
ain't
please do not misquote me. Please do not misquote me. Go
women
back and
do
rewatch the
value.
tape.
Value with age.
I probably said not as valuable.
There you go.
So this, I think, don't take it personal. What you're saying is this. Like, you know, like women, like you said, like I feel like they very, some of them are very sly in some ways. Like they want to be like slick. You know, some motherfuckers, like you said, like my wife always say all the time to our son, like a girl can be crying alligator tears and be lying to your ass.
Yeah.
So make sure that you evaluate that whole situation. What's up with it, Asha?
Okay. I saw on the line. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
She with the bullshit. She with that bullshit.
Oh, yes, I be taking the jacket off. Hold on now.
Get loose then.
Go back to your comment, preacher man.
Oh, call it out.
She calling that boy
shots
out.
fired.
Which one you want to go back to?
What's that?
Let me first of all say the fact that I'm engaging with an uncovered woman, I'm letting you know I'm coming off of a pedestal, okay?
Okay.
I'm stepping off of a throne.
Oh shit! Damn! The king is coming down. Okay, all right.
I want to let that be known first and foremost.
Okay,
female woman.
All right, go ahead, Sasha.
I can't hear.
Okay, you can't hear.
Yeah, I bet you can't. So let it be known that first and foremost, I'm stepping off.
Oh, that's why I can't hear.
Yeah, I'm stepping off of a throne to speak to a female. who serves me no purpose in life, who adds no value to me personally.
Wow.
So, with that being said,
meanwhile,
before I take away from my wife and girl that lives downstairs with me in real life, and my children to hear what a woman who does nothing for me in real life has
don't
to say.
do that, preacher man. Don't do that,
He
preacher
ain't
man.
doing
No,
nothing.
I must.
Don't do that.
Go
He ain't
ahead,
doing nothing but
sweetheart, and let
talking.
me
Let's be
please
civil.
let me hear.
Let's be
Please
civil.
let me hear what it is you think you have to offer a man such as me. Go ahead.
I don't have nothing to offer you because I don't need to offer you nothing. But me as a woman, I have plenty to offer to a man if I choose to offer him anything. I don't need to have any riches or anything to offer anything to a man.
Okay.
I am intelligent. I am very well-rounded. I have a lot of heart and I have a lot of love. I ain't rich for nothing, but I bet you I can offer you a lot more than baby and sex. That's your opinion, though.
You cannot offer me.
That's you.
Personally.
I don't need to offer you nothing, though. That's why I'm not. That's why you said what you said. I don't need to offer you nothing. There's nothing I need to prove to you.
So
That's your opinion for what you
go get that
have.
man so you can hush up. Go get that nigga who you need to be talking to.
I don't need to hush up nobody. It's a simple. It's just me simply saying what I have.
Please go shut this lady up. Please, somebody, please.
Let me just say this.
I didn't choose nobody, little honey.
Okay, hold on.
You getting offended and you getting affected by something of my opinion.
With women who are uncovered. You feel me? I don't deal with bitches. You feel me? You are uncovered.
Whatever y'all do,
you are uncovered.
That's your opinion.
That's
your opinion.
Where your head at? Where your dad at?
My daddy's dead. That's where my daddy's dead. And I also didn't know him. So he never was around. He never was around.
Hey, check this out, y'all. Hey, we gotta get to this comment with Tay, because I think
you're not offending me though.
So look though, she said if we didn't value, then why did God create a woman to be a man's helpmate?
You don't gotta come find me. You can come get me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, preacher man? Tay said if we didn't value, then why did God create a woman to be a man's helpmate?
Hey man, ask God that shit. Cause I didn't ask for a woman to be created. He said
But you chose one to be your wife.
No. Check this out. I chose one to be a wife because the demon had my children.
Let me say this.
I chose to marry one. You feel me? Truth be told, I don't need you, woman. Everything you do.
No, you don't need your woman. There's a difference.
I don't need you, and I don't need.
I never asked you to need me. You don't need your woman.
Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need you.
And that's good for you. Then go be by yourself. Then
I don't need nobody.
If you don't need a woman, then don't be with one. That's plain and simple.
I need my God.
And that's good for you.
Cause guess what? You females deserve the death, and all of you go get it. I promise you.
Preacher man,
hold on.
Preacher man, let me say this. I am a certified mediator, right? I'm a certified mediator for life. So let me just say this. You say what he's saying is trash and not valid. Okay.
I didn't say what he said wasn't valuable. I said that's his opinion.
That's his opinion. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So that's his opinion. So preacher man is making some allegation. The question is this: it's just in the mediation. What do you think? What he's saying is out of pocket, and he gets to respond about what that is. And preacher man, what do you think? What she's saying is out of pocket, just out of context, so people can understand. It's not a fallout between y'all, but they want to know.
But it wasn't a fallout. It was us having a discussion on my end.
You are true about that, but the conception is, man, y'all arguing or whatever. I'm just giving you what it is as far as a mediator. So I'm asking you, go ahead and say what he's saying is out of pocket, so we can understand your thought process.
He had just said that women have no value and we don't grow. Okay. That's what I had was commenting on. I really ain't been able to hear what he was saying on here because of the I just ain't being able to hear well over the thing.
Okay, that's fine. Preacher man, she said,
Yes, sir.
you know, you heard what she said. She said, that's not true, what you saying. Explain to us why that's valid about what you're saying.
The reason I would say, in my humble opinion, I should say, you hold not as much value as a man because you diminish in value as you grow old and in age. Uh, you grow barren and your looks fade, and we still must put up with you. Whereas on the flip side, a man grows even in age. As long as that Peter will shoot that skeeter, we gonna fulfill the will as we have been commanded to do according to the Most High. You feel me?
Okay,
Now,
okay,
Ooh,
okay,
no.
okay, okay, preacher man, let
yeah,
her respond. Preacher man, let her
Oh,
respond.
so
This is
basically,
creation.
basically
Go
you
ahead.
being able to make kids makes you more valuable.
in that aspect, yes. In that aspect, yes. Please
Because
stay
that's
with me.
all I'm getting from
In
it.
that aspect.
Okay, so
Can I say
hold
this real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm just popping in, y'all, real quick. Now, I feel you, sis, on this part. Let me say something. That don't make you more valuable than the goddamn thing. Because to be for real, there's women that are 50, 60 years old that can still have children. Don't ever get that twisted.
Okay.
And
I
there's
would say
men that
anomalies
is
do not
40
make
and
the rule
30.
for the majority.
And there's men that are
Anomalies
40.
do not make the
There's men.
anomalies do not make the
Hold
rule for the
on.
majority.
Let me just say this.
Let
There's
her
men that are 30 and 20 that can't produce children. So with that
Anomalies do
said,
not make the rule
it
for the
doesn't,
majority.
you're not valued because you can have children or not. I feel like that's a very insensitive
It
thing.
ain't my fault.
Because
Survival of the
in the
fittest.
same
Survival
in
of
the
the
same
fittest.
way, you can still adopt children and raise them up as your own. It ain't come from
Then
you,
do it.
but you can also
Then
put
do
your
it.
eggs into somebody too.
Then do it.
So it does
Then
not
do it.
make a difference.
Let's do this.
Then
But
do
I
it.
guess
Let's do this then.
Then do it.
Let's do this.
But hold on, let me say this real quick.
Right.
But when you say that though, you got to think what y'all saying on this platform real
Mhm.
fast. Y'all really hurting a lot of people who are in situations where they can't, men and women, have children for medical reasons or whatever, and you're making them feel as though they're not valuable because of what something they can't control.
That is
Just because you can produce a child, many niggas produce
Personally,
kids, but guess what? Majority niggas don't take care of them children. So at that point,
not
we're really not saying
my
nothing about
fault.
a
Not my
value
fault.
because a
We
nigga
don't
that
deal
can
with
make
that
a
shit
child is
in
not
my
valuable
culture.
if
My
he's not
culture,
taking
people
care
don't
of
deal
that
with that.
child.
so
I personally don't care.
let me pause and say this. So Sheena says if you have a baby and you can make a baby, that doesn't necessarily make you a valuable person. So pause that. Austin says, okay, you can have a baby. So what? So what I'm gonna do is do two things. I'm gonna give a version of what Preacher Man is saying. The value comes in that men can procreate regardless. That's what it is. But can I finish my statement? So the procreation is the leverage that we have with you. The other thing is that you guys can have a baby.
So I said I had to hit the Google.
Right. So you guys can have babies. The problem, the crossroads is that your value comes in having babies. Your value comes in making baby, because we can't extend any of this conversation without us being here. So we both value. You can artificial inseminate, but that's against the rules. The rule is a man has to procreate with a woman. You can't go outside of that. If you stay within them boundaries, you got to go, damn, we got to have a guy that can produce a baby. You know, with you guys, you got to be able to produce a baby. And so that's the value system. And so that's where it gets kind of convoluted at, because we get to say, hey, I get to have a baby, you don't have a baby. And so the value system gets done. But outside of the whole thing is that we both need each other. That's the main point. That's the whole point.
Now, God, can we pay up, pray up?
Now look. Let's get
PPP
up and fold up.
There you go.
PPP.
We all still here for each other. Look at my boy Preacher Man. They get prayed.
And I'm still gonna paint toenails on my mama.
And I'm still gonna walk my shit. I'm gonna drink my drink. I'm gonna smoke my weed. I'm not gonna pay my taxes. and I'm still gonna pull the trigger on anybody who think they want to have an inkling on pulling it with me. I literally do not give a damn about human beings. I care not about humans.
Hey, pray it up,
Interesting for you.
What's wrong with people, bro?
My boy hurt.
What's wrong with
y'all?
About something.
1,000 comments, man.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing I want people to know about this podcast.
We gotta catch up with them. We gotta catch up with the comments real quick. Dang.
And I'm a man easily visible, easily sought out, easily found, easily available of all men. If you fucking feel like you want to try some shit.
Whoa. Okay.
That's anybody.
All right.
Anywhere.
I ain't mad at you, man. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Hey,
ING, I ain't going.
I ain't fucked up by filling up my gas tank and putting that shit on the road, coming to find whoever and beating the dog shit out of you or shooting your shit the fuck up. Whatever comes first, nigga.
Damn.
Whatever the fuck ever.
Whoa.
That's a bit too serious for this conversation.
We ain't going that far now.
It's unnecessary.
Hey,
all that was uncalled for. That's funny.
Jay Scott said that value is only good as the demand. That's why we mature at different times. Everybody don't have the same demand.
Shout out the horn. Get the horns to Jay on that one, man. Get the horns on that.
Jay Dyson said the way he speaks, he talks as if woman is beneath him.
Humankind is beneath him.
Did she say humankind or woman?
I said humankind.
Okay. Damn.
I just think my boy got a different perspective, you know.
And that's fine.
Here on the H.O.G Podcast
I just feel like it's directed so offensively for nothing.
Look, well, let me just say this though.
I feel people need. I feel Thanos had the right idea. Thanos had the right fucking idea. And I can't wait to be given such a power to do the same thing in real life. Hallelujah.
Well, let me just help you out this. we all need each other to validate and understand our thought process. Asha, you ain't wrong for believing that you have the value of what you have. But here's the thing, it all has to be tested. You know, what we're talking about is tested. The stuff that we're talking about has to be tested. And when you test it, you're going to see what it is at the end. You could be right. My favorite movie is Will Smith, Enemy of the State. Gene Hackman says, either 50% right or you're 50% wrong. So that's where we at right now. Hey, and it ain't to make sure.
But the thing is, I don't have a problem with being wrong. I'm okay.
Okay.
SSC gang said, what are some of y'all most memorable moments during your whole phases?
Memorable whole phase for me is
all happened. A great deal of them happened in Germany. And a great deal of them happened. A great deal happened while I was still an adolescent in Alabama.
Okay.
And it could be mistaken that quite a few might be still happening now.
I'm gonna post that John uptake when we clear this out, because that's a good comment. So I'm gonna post that up. So it wasn't really no exciting. Like when you think about it now, I mean, just being able to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I would say that was probably the most fun part about it. Being able to have some dudes that's free. It's more of a hurt than a value to them, because some of these niggas out here single and humping a pillow at nighttime. They done bought the gonk machine and they don't really know how to get it without having to do those things. So I feel like the most thing about the fun part about the phase was just being able to do what you want to do at the times that you wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And my thing is, I got those memories because I seen the guys, the nerd guys that can't get Asha or anybody like Cho's wife, and you know, just meeting women and being awkward. Don't even know how to even do that. So I was happy that the girl said, I like you. I'm gonna give you some. You know, paying my toenails and you paying my cell phone bill. I was happy to be a provider because
how many toenails you done painted?
Damn, Sheena.
Don't answer that. That shit is what they call this shit infinity.
But here's the deal, though.
The toenail paint work.
Guess what, though?
Ain't nothing wrong with it either.
Guess what? They remember that. They say, you know what?
He painted my toes.
I remember that nigga that
Like I
painted
said, he was a lover. He was not a hoe. He was just trying to find the right woman doing what he needed to do.
There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about.
He wasn't trying to do no women in no way. He was just trying to find the right one. He was treating them all with respect and love.
Right. I was trying to treat hoes right, and it didn't work out for me. But guess what? I don't stop being who I am because I'm looking for what I need. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to understand. You can't do that.
That nigga said he gonna pay his way to the top.
I'm gonna pay my way to the top, baby.
Hey, that boy, look. Nail paint motherfucker.
That boy was throwing paint and fucks.
But did you paint all toes or just some toes?
Flipping paint toenails.
Now that boy was up.
Hey, Joe, that nigga he upgraded. So he said he upgraded. He doing raps now.
Hey, check out his hands and feet though. Is he mannied and pettied up?
Hey, look, he mannied and pettied up. Let me just say this real quick. Fuck what you talking about. I do self-care. Men need to do self-care.
Straight up.
Fuck what every nigga talking about. You need to get your feet done. You need to get your hands done. No, don't paint. Don't paint.
You can get them cleaned up, and you know what I mean.
Get that husk off your motherfucking feet. Get them motherfucking calluses off your hand. So when you do a massage, you like, okay.
Okay, Tay said a woman can't make a baby without the sperm. A man can't make a baby without putting his sperm in the woman.
Don't be trying to.
Both are valuable.
Don't be trying to.
You made a point, sis. We get into you.
Yeah, don't be trying to.
I agree with that.
Don't go neutral on us.
That's an amen.
Yeah, don't be going neutral on us. But the
bottom line is this.
The bottom line is this. We need each other. We need each other.
Okay.
We understand that we both valuable.
Okay.
And without us working together, we gonna do this.
Tay to my dude been hurt before.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Of course I've been hurt before.
Who been hurt before, man?
Fuck out of here.
Tay, don't start there, cuz. She said,
you been hurt, nigga. Stop out of that bullshit.
Tay family.
Of course I've been hurt.
Look,
man, we've been having a dialogue tonight. Before we get too deep in it, man, I want to get some shots out. I want to shout out to Empower Brothers. The Brothers Empowered that ride the light rail here in the Twin Cities.
Yes, sir.
They basically are put on the light rail for the safety of the visitors of Minnesota.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they ride the light rail back and forth and giving out resources to people. What they specialize in is de-escalation, conflict resolution, active community building, peace patrol, grief and trauma care, meditation, mentorship, /training, connection to the resources, and community engagement. I feel like that's a real big thing because people doing drugs and stuff like this. So they on there to prevent those type of things. So if you ever see the guys on there from Brothers Empowered, make sure you get them out, just tell them you appreciate them and stuff like that because they don't have to do that. No. And they are peacekeepers of the city. Also, we want to give a shout out to Town Business Spotlights. Tonight we're gonna give it to Mr. Visa 360 because we're in the state of Minnesota, and he's doing a play called "I'm a Deadbeat Who." You know what I'm saying? So that's basically based around fathers and stuff like that. So we do this every Friday. We give a birthday shout out. We give Town Business Spotlights and any other thing. So anybody that has somebody that have a birthday this month or coming up or whatever, you can put it in the comments. We'll be sure to shout them out. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to get ready to wrap it up. But this is the Hoe Phase conversation, man. I feel like it's been going very well.
Hey, I just want to say thank the H.O.G Podcast for giving this platform to talk about such a great topic. A great topic. Yeah. Your man, Asha, everybody. We appreciate everything that you're doing. And also that, let me give a little words of wisdom of being an OG. Hey, look, man, it's hard navigating through life. Get somebody.
Is you lying about what? C, S, and Z?
Well, I don't know about that.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But so get somebody like a mentor or somebody that you trust that you can go to.
Tay said.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry about what people say. Get somebody that you trust and that you can confide in, and that they can confide in you, so you can help navigate these systems, because the world is crazy. You need somebody to help you navigate that. You can't do it by yourself, because that's the problem. We think we can do it by ourselves, but we can't.
Correct.
Shout out to Preacher Man. Shout out to Asha. Shout out to Bugatti Red, Cho Cheddar. And I just want everybody to know that this conversation is about dialogue. It ain't about who's right, who's wrong. It's about your opinion matters. And it's okay that you make a decision based on what you feel, not peer pressure, not what somebody said, what you decide.
Not toenail color.
Look, I
stop playing with that. I'm gonna keep playing toenails. Stop that. Peer pressure is real.
Look, it's a view 360, aka the toenail painter, man.
Yeah. Hey, I got something to add on to what he got to say. I got something to add on to what you said, Charlie.
Like my man said, ING, I ain't going, but you know what? I will go for the right price. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Asha. Appreciate you, folks, for coming by, kicking it with us. You know, as I always love when you come by. We appreciate your opinions and
next week.
Your points and stuff like that. So next week, we don't know what we're doing. We'll put it in a group. But we're going to do a Battle of the Sexes very soon. He ain't got he's still in the bitter. Okay.
Preacher Man, I'm going to holler at you, man.
Preacher Man.
Indeed. I got something to add on to what you said, Cho.
Yeah, go ahead. Because we got to wait till
man.
Close out.
Yeah, on that community, on that program you speaking on, that outreach you were saying, that's dope and definitely commended and need more of it. If you should so happen to one day see a badge like this in your city and or state, do not be alarmed. It is a federally recognized organization in which we come into a community to solve quote unquote problems. So if a crisis were to happen in your city and or community, and instead of when you call 911, the police showing up and possibly ruining everything, we would show up. And instead of possibly ruining someone's life, I may offer them a cigarette, a Coke, and a smile instead of 16 shots.
Hey, man.
Appreciate that.
So, hey, that's dope. And hey, the views, thoughts, and opinions of Preacher Man do not reflect those of Jonathan Brooks. You hear me? Do not be offended. I am who I simply am. That's a crazy man to some.
Hey, bro, Preacher Man, we know that, man. We mess with you. Hey, that's part of the reason why we invite you on here, man. We need people like you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, look, we appreciate that. Hey, before we get out of here, I want to do this right here. I want to give 360 a little quick, brief thing to talk about this little play that's going on. Not a little play, but a play that he got put together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's take a very, very creative mind to be able to do certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know, like my brother Gotti do, with the graphics and stuff like that. But
nigga, my graphics promo right there. You got to run my graphics promo.
Yeah, we got okay. But hey, this look, when we get to going too long, this is what we're gonna play. This the music. So once you hear that means that your comment has went too long. It's time to wrap it the fuck up. If you continue to talk, then you will be muted. I'm telling you right fucking now. So make sure you honor that. Hey, look, we're gonna keep it going though. Before we get up out of here, we're gonna do the graphics. My brother Gotti, he does a lot. It's a lot of y'all people, and I ain't saying this in a malice way, in a bad way. It's a lot of y'all that don't want to get this service because, oh man, Cho providing it or this and that. Bro, we don't give a fuck about this shit. Ain't nobody gonna stop us from doing what we gotta do. But for y'all that's out here doing business, got a business or a brand or a logo or whatever like that, and you want to promote it in the most positive, professional, and presentable type way, this is who you need to get up with. Where is that, guy? What we're gonna get at? Okay, I see it.
What's up? It's CEO Gotti. Just talking to the club owners out there Over here, Germany, United States, no matter what country you are in, I'm working a deal for boat designs. So boat designs, you'll get your design for the entire month. If you're really active on the club scene, your entire designs for the entire month in 2 to 3 days. You know what I mean? Real quick, like really don't waste time. You get your details together, shoot me what you need, and I'll get you together real quick. But that's only at Bugatti Visions. It's the only place where you're going to get this type of service, that type of speed, that type of quality. You heard me? All right. Because your graphics should not look like shit.
Hey, man. Hey, for real though, that's the hardest nigga doing it in the world. You heard what I'm talking about? I'm talking about quickest turnaround and all of that. For real though, that's my big brother. CEO got it. Hey man, got it. Show them the H.O.G jacket you got on, man, so they can really know.
I just got everything.
Stand up and show them, man. Look, pre-orders only, man. Pre-orders only.
How much they cost?
Look, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna get to it.
Oh shit!
Get the sleeve. Turn around, Joe. Bomber jacket. H.O.G. You know what I mean?
Stop playing, man. H.O.G. hogs on the grind.
And we ain't conceded. We just know we better than a lot of the others.
Don't disrespect nobody like that, man.
Hey, look, my S&C gang said my favorite moments was proving to a dude that you really liked how you was better than any of the hoes
he was fucking with. Yeah.
Whether that was cooking, giving him the best he ever had.
Okay, shout out to that.
I think she talking to me on that one. I would expect.
Yeah, you ain't never had another nigga's ever told.
You
talking about the toenail painter.
Hey, Shannon, you know you got.
Hey, we gonna juice the shit at the toenail painter.
Hey, Miss Shannon, you know you was just out there practicing.
We're gonna juice the shit at the toenail painter. You hear me? Bosky cousin group chat going in. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they going crazy on that. Hey, I'm a cousin too, so add me in the joint. I want to see what y'all talking about. Y'all might be roasting me on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, preacher man, Ed Dot. Hey man, Ed Dot said, nobody having my wife and 2 girlfriends counsel me daily about it. And turn it around being a wife. Hey man, right, let's get into it. Before we close out, man, I want to let Mr. Visa 360 get into his play that he got called a deadbeat who. So we're gonna be real brief about it. All right.
Hey, look, middle, beginning, and end. Middle, beginning is it's about a play about fatherhood. Gives a story about fatherhood and what it is that fathers go through when they tell their story. Middle, it's just an opportunity for the play to be exemplified in Oakland, California. Danielle Monique is the person that's setting up the venue, the date, and the time. So we're going to give you that. If it changes, we're going to let you know that. And the end, we want you to support. The fathers are important. I know sometimes fathers don't always be there. They always get a bad rap. But fathers want to be in their kids' life. You need to give them an opportunity to be there. I know sometimes people feel like fathers are like whatever, but your father is the only person that can give you an organ donor. So if you need a transplant, your father is the one, not your mama, your father. So with that being said, we want fathers to be more, step up and be more involved in their kids' life. This show shows and appreciates that. And I want to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about the fatherhood. I'm a deadbeat who coming to Oakland, California, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Chicago. So those are the 3 cities that we're going to do it as. The Bugatti Red, I'm finna get with him because they're going to do the flyer, and the flyer is going to be dope because that's what he do. If you don't get graphics with Bugatti Red, then die, nigga. Then die. Because that shit ain't real.
You must not be trying to make it if you ain't trying to fuck with Bugatti, man.
Hey
man, look, y'all already know what it is. It's been a wonderful episode.
H.O.
Yeah,
and shout out to Danielle Monique, who's the
International Artist Showcase,
the producer / director, co-director of the place.
Okay, so before we get out of here, we got one more thing to get into. We do have something going on in June that's very big out in Germany.
Yes,
it's gonna be the International the International Artist Showcase.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hosted by Cho Cheddar.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Thrown by CEO Gotti.
Whoa. I need a check or something because I know that sounds like something I did.
Hey, look. So it's going to be June.
It like something.
Go ahead, Gotti.
I said, it sound like I'm going to do right.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
Look, so International Showcase is happening June the 15th. The way you register as an artist is go to the Chubb Show app. It's spelled just like it sounds. The Chubb Show app. That's THECHUBB Show app, and then you register as an artist to come out and perform in Germany on June the 15th. We're gonna be going crazy. I'm in the building as the MC. We got CEO Gotti throwing the event. It's gonna be real food. It's gonna be real vibes. It's gonna be real big. You know what I'm saying? Get your passport. Make sure you're ready to get in the motherfucking.
I just want to say that it's just a beautiful thing to see that we created that, man. And now y'all taking it to the next level. The first thing that we did was the German International Artist Showcase. Bugatti Red had a bus. He had a boat cruise. They went to the #1 club in Germany that is closed down now.
Hero Palace. Nah, that shit ain't open.
It's open. Bugatti is still open.
He been out of tune.
Don't disrespect.
He been out of
tune. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that.
But
yes,
when you paint the toes, the fumes from the
They went to the Euro Palace and they had a good time. Cho Cheddar, Sugar Shane, and Crisis Fresh went out there with Bugatti Red. Bugatti laid out the carpet. So if you're an artist and you want to come out there and see, you should do a video. You should hang out. You should do everything.
Studio, all that shit. And Gotti the man. Like, listen, I don't feel like a lot of people understand what Gotti really do behind the scenes of the H.O.G shit and just his own shit. Like, the man is very creative. He got artistic ways. It's just so much that he do. The man, I didn't even know he fucking drew. The man tagged me in some shit. This man drawing, like, I'm talking about super detailed pictures of people that we listen to on a daily basis. So shout out to CL,
my family know.
H.O.G team. And shout out to our H.O.G team over there. DJ Baller, DJ Crush Groove, DJ Problem Child, who is gonna be actually playing at the show, the International Artist Showcase on the 15th. That's gonna be the DJ. And we're gonna turn that motherfucker upside down, man.
And I just want to say this. I met Bugatti Red. I met Bugatti Red on a humbug. I came over to Germany. We had a conversation. He said, guess what? We're gonna make it happen. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah. Everything that he did came to light, man. So shout out to Bugatti Red. I've been knowing him almost 10 years, a decade. He has never let us down.
Ooh, hey, Tay. Hey, sis, we got to get you, Preacher Man, Asha, my wife. Y'all got to be on the next Battle of the Sexes. We got to set that up, man. Yeah. We don't know what we doing next Friday yet, but you know we already logged up. Y'all know how we do it, man. We stay prayed up, papered up, and we got to stay big pulled up, man, when you fucking with the H.O.G.
And I stay puffed up. Up, Paul.
Let's get it, man. Y'all meet us here next Friday, same time, 7
Any birthday shout outs?
Any birthday shout outs? I don't get so ain't nobody put them in the comments and we ain't gonna wait on them. You know what I mean? I know it's been good. I know y'all let us get off the screen.
But we gotta go.
Hold on. Who was it?
Jermaine. What up, Jermaine? I ain't see Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine. Jermaine in the building.
Woman who gave birth to me. Yeah. Her birthday is in 2 days.
So what's her name?
Jackie.
Oh, you got a name, your mama name, my mama name, boy.
Well, there it is then.
Hey man, Miss Jackie, hey, shout out to you. My mama's birthday was this month, on the 22nd, and we had fun. She came to Minnesota as well. So shout out to all. What they call Jonathan? They Pisces or what?
Yeah, she a Pisces.
Okay, so
and my first baby mama, her birthday this month too.
First baby mama. That's a movie title.
Look at you being all pleasant tonight through this whole thing.
That nigga getting soft on us. That nigga going soft on us.
All right, man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all catch us next
Friday.
I
love very much.
Y'all catch us next Friday, same time, 7 p.m. Central, 2 a.m. Germany time.
Hey, Cho.
What's up?
Ain't got on a shirt. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence had on their life.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all niggas.
Fuck you, Bugatti. Fuck you, nigga.
Who got it? Hey, man, you know what it is.
Shots fired,
man.
nigga.
Shout out to our
I thought you
Hogs.
talking about me.
Shout out to our Hogs, man. Y'all catch us next Friday, 7
Hey,
p.m.
put them fingers in that pie.
2
Preacher
a.m.
man.
Germany time. We out of this motherfucker, man.
Preacher man, I'm gonna holler at you, man, okay?
All right, we need to wrap.
man.
Yeah.
Great night. Kick off the weekend, man. We out of there.
We out of here.
Hey.
What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? I say pray, I'm peppered, ain't no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm peppered, ain't no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm peppered, ain't no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm peppered, ain't no pole, that's a mo. You know Auntie Mama thumbing up, it's H.O.G, we coming up. They like, subscribe, and share. And it's about time we run these numbers up. Ain't nobody coming with their topics and a fly hitting. They be trying to duplicate the show. I guess they in they feeling. We don't care. Impact over likes is how we do it here. Come and get some gamers internationally spitting here. Minnesota and the Kansas. We got ties in Germany. Guests from Pakistan and Singapore. They rock with H.O.G. Like, subscribe.